So I right now I'm 39, so I'll be 89 when the house gets paid off.
50-year amortization potentially in the States. What do you think of that?
I guess the knock is you spend way more money on interest. It takes you forever to pay it off. So I right now I'm 39, so I'll be 89 when the house gets paid off.
I mean, this reminds me more of, some places in Europe. Like it's generational housing that they just like pass on the house and the debt. Okay. Does it lower monthly payments? Yeah. Do you pay way more off in interest? Yeah. I think what it initially does is, it's probably going to quote unquote, like allow some affordability or allow people to get into the market for a very short term.
In the short term.
Well, and then it's going to increase prices because now people are going to be able to be approved to buy those.
And then they're also only going to be able to be approved to buy them with a 50-year AM in like 3 or 4 years. So you have to have it.
Exactly. You're never going to revert back to like a 25-year AM, right?
Yeah.
The question I have is it really much different than what we do in Canada now when like every 3 years someone sells their home? Okay, maybe not every 3 years, but and then does another 30 year. Like, yeah. I mean, you could ask someone that's been in the housing market for like 15 years, how long is their amortization? Is probably like 22 to 28 years. Like when rates are super low, people refi and they generally stretch out the amortization. So I don't know if it does a lot different in terms of like the overall interest you pay, but it is going to like, speed up that market of getting people into the housing market and probably drive prices up a bit. So yeah, I don't fully agree with it down there, especially like why a 50 year? Why not bump it up to a 35 or 40 year? Like, yeah, it just seems a bit extreme, It's probably really at the end of the day, a bit of a nothing burger, but it's just like more government intervention on this stuff that likely doesn't need to happen. But maybe, if you're going to do something like that, do it for a first time home buyer, owner occupied, like allow them to get in, don't just do this blanket for everyone.
The US is different too, because like when they do like a 15 or 30 or now a 50-year mortgage, like you can lock in your rate for 50 years.
The term. Yeah. It's locked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is
so like,
wild.
We're not like that. That is wild. But in the States right now, like a lot of people that had the low interest rates in 2021, and they effectively can't move because their interest rates are going to be like triple what they are. And now they have them for the next 25 years. I have been hearing a lot of people that are basically stuck in their houses because they're stuck with the interest rate, which like it's a good interest rate. Obviously, you don't want to give it up. He did mention that you're going to bring in portable mortgages as well. I think that's probably an overall positive. So that gets those people moving.
Yeah, I think that if you're doing a 50-year AM and it's like ultra portable, then that would make sense because then you buy one home and that's your one mortgage for your life. You're basically in it for 50 years.
That would be funny. You just get one loan
on your first home.
25-year-old person, you get a loan and you just have this until you're 75. And you just move houses, but it's just the same loan.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting stuff. It's just the headline stuff, right? Like you hear this and then you see how it plays out in 5 years.